This is the site where the former Villagers Montessori School, now known as Villagers Montessori College, was located. It was named after Dr. Maria Montessori, a renowned icon with unique and modern approach of teaching, an educational style that is deemed to be therapeutic and philosophical.
Villagers Montessori College, formerly known as Villagers Montessori School, was founded by Dr. Armando M. Lascano and Esfrelita Lascano.
VMC started during the school year 1984 as a nursery and kindergarten with 30 pupils only. The following years, the elementary level was opened with 15 pupils. Finally, it was given the recognition for a complete secondary course on December 27, 1996.
Villagers Montessori College envisions holistic individuals as they pass through transformative periods of life by means of total quality education.
In summer of 1990, as fate would have it, the school was ravaged by fire. Undauntedly, the founder were even more determined to continue and see that the seed that they have sown will not die completely. The founders transferred their 350 students at the residence of the late Juanito Cato, former member of the Board of Trustees, at 34 Production Street, GSIS Village, Project 8, Quezon City.
Ganun ka bigat ang pinagdadaanan nila, tulad na nasunog yung school, bumaba ang enrollees namin, pero ngayon patuloy pa rin kaming nag-grow.
In the year 1992, VMC resumed its classes at its present location at 18 Delosata Street, GSIS Village, Project 8, Quezon City. Dr. and Mrs. Lascano pulled all the resources and determination to the improvement on the physical structure as well as facilities of the school. With much grace from the Almighty, everything fell in the right places. On November 2015, Dr. Armando Lascano, the founder and president of VMC, passed away. He was replaced by his wife, Madame Esfrelita Lascano, as the new chairman of the board, and his youngest daughter, Dr. Elaine Lascano Manabat, as the new school president. The eldest daughter, Elaine Lascano, became the new executive vice president, and the youngest son, Sir Arjun Lascano, retained his position as the senior vice president for administration and finance. The family is determined to pursue the founder's mission to help, serve, and develop more Filipino students who have financial difficulties to pursue their education.
To value yung education. Yun yung sinasabi ko, once you have your education, it's not about the money. Kasi yung education na hindi maaalis. Kahit anong mangyari, maghirap kayo, kung ano yung natutunan nyo sa school, hindi nila matatanggal yan kahit sino. Nasa inyo yan.
VMC believes that intellectual quotient plus emotional quotient equals total quality education. Aside from academic excellence, our students' intelligences in arts, music, ball games, acting, speaking, dancing, and writing stories are also developed. VMC is optimistic and keeps on looking at the horizon for programs that can be opened in the future. With this, we bring to a close the history of VMC.
A pleasant day to everyone. Let us all be glad to greet this morning with a smile because we are all still alive. It is but fitting to offer a thanksgiving prayer to our Almighty, the Creator of heaven and earth. Here is one person who is gifted with a melodious voice to echo his inner feelings on how our Creator raises him when he is down. Let's give way to Mr. Jaymar Delosata.
In the midst of our pain and weakness, strengthen our faith that we may be filled with hope in you. In the midst of our frustrations and discouragement, give us patience that we may accept our own limitations. In the midst of our loneliness and fears, help us know we are not alone, that you walk with us each moment of our lives.
When I am down and know my soul so weary, when troubles come and my heart burden be, then I am still and wait here in the silence until you come and sit a while with me. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up so I can stand on mountains. You raise me up to walk on stormy seas. I am strong when I am on your shoulders. You raise me up to more than I can be. You raise me up to more than I can be.
As Filipinos, let us give homage to our flag, the symbol of our country, as we sing the Lupang Hinirang.
Alam ng puso
In its 36 years of existence, Villagers Montessori College and its populace give respect to the VMC hymn. Let us all sing the VMC hymn to be led by Mr. Jaymar Delosata.
Hand in hand we will walk together to make our dreams come true. Alma Mater, guide us through. VMC, we believe in you. We owe you what we are today. We owe you in so many ways, in peace, unity, and love. We sing a song of praise. Hail to thee, dear Alma Mater, Villagers Montessori College, as we all rise to life's endless challenge. VMC, we believe in you. Hand in hand we will walk together to make our dreams come true. Alma Mater, guide us through. VMC, we believe in you. We owe you what we are today. We owe you in so many ways, in peace, unity, and love. We sing a song of praise. Hail to thee, dear Alma Mater, Villagers Montessori College, as we all rise to life's endless challenge. VMC, we believe in you. Hail to thee, dear Alma Mater, Villagers Montessori College, as we all rise to life's endless challenge. VMC, we believe in you. As we all rise to life's endless challenge. VMC, we believe in you.
This virtual ceremony will not be complete without hearing the voice of an authority in preschool education. She is one of the foundations of the preschool department. Let us now give way to teacher Alexis Grace C. Lascano, preschool Montessori trainer.
Good day to all our school board of trustees, school officials, teachers, parents, guests, and most especially to all of you who will be recognized today. I am glad that I am part of today's Recognition Day, in which we will be able to witness and celebrate your success in your education journey. We are happy for this wonderful day that we get to celebrate the colorful year that you spent with VMC. Let us wish in this gathering that the years ahead bring you brighter opportunities to see all of you grow as independent, respectful, responsible, and self-sufficient individuals in a safe, engaging, and supportive environment like VMC. Welcome and enjoy your Recognition Day. The presence of your children in our school give us the source of inspiration and motivation in order for us to continue serving the VMC community. Today, as you receive your awards, may this be an indication of your readiness in embracing the new normal in education.
We come now to the much-awaited portion of our program, the awarding of certificates and medals to our pupils in the Junior CASA and Senior CASA in today's Virtual Recognition Day 2019-2020. Here is Teacher Fe Bulalakaw to do the honors of presenting her pupils.
I'm proud to present to you the preschool pupils who will receive their certificates of recognition for the strings of most and strings of best. Let's start from the Junior CASA. Aguirre Astrid Richie M. Best in Arts, Most Artistic, and Most Amiable. Next in line is Alarcon Eureka F. Best in History, Most Talented, and Most Cooperative. Here is Bondame Rafael Elizar S. Most humble and most persistent. Let's welcome Bular Agamprit S. Best in manipulative materials, most thoughtful, and most resourceful. Next is Bular Hasmit S. Best in zoology, most improved, and most neat. Let's give way to Cabuenos Cersei Guinel D. Best in physical education, most caring, and most honest. Let's focus our attention to Ibarles Savannah M. Best in mathematics, best in language, best in penmanship, most independent, and most organized. She is the gold medalist of Junior CASA. Espirito Don Meredith. Best in science, best in speech, most inquisitive, and most striving. Next in line is Favic Giro Marcos C. Best in botany, most behaved, and most observant. Another awardee, Herrera Ross Clarence, most athletic and most generous. Let's give way to Menasan Adriana Dainris M. Best in geography, best in social graces, most compassionate, and most helpful. Next is Pakulan Hezekiah Paul. Best in computer, most patient, and most attentive. Let's focus our attention to Pariñas Kira Angela B. Best in practical life, most obedient, and most diligent. Next in line is Pineda Freya Erin May. Most groomed and most considerate. And lastly, here is Salita Eliza May B. best in sensorial education, best in music, most active, and most friendly. Thank you and congratulations! I would like to pass the microphone to Teacher Bluma Ventura, the advisor of Senior Casa.
Thank you, Teacher Fe. I'm delighted and happy to give certificates and medals to my deserving pupils this Recognition Day 2019-2020. From the Senior Casa Creative, led by Alpajaro Cheska Angela G., Best in Social Graces, Most Friendly, and Most Obedient. Next in line is Barrera Veronica Jen A., Best in Physical Education, Most Honest, and Most Thoughtful. Let's focus our attention to Barreto Rosaline Frances V., Best in Language, Best in Zoology, Best in Sensorial Education, Most Independent, Most Talented, and she is the gold medalist from Senior Casa Creative. Let's welcome the Kuya Nidal Sean V., Best in Reading, Best in Spelling, Most Groomed, and Most Innovative. Let's give way to Jokino Jed Ezekiel M., Best in Penmanship, Most Behaved, and Most Cooperative. Next in line is Jeronimo Hans Christoph, Best in History, Best in Speech, Most Participative, and Most Cheerful. Here is Nicolas Sander Nathan Rave R., Best in Mathematics, Best in Science, Most Inquisitive, and Most Neat. Let's focus our attention to Ortiz Adriano Miguel M., Best in Filipino, Best in Computer, Most Responsible, and Most Patient. Let's give way to Pulintan Aliyah Rose A., Best in Botany, Most Humble, and Most Helpful. Next is Salinas Lyra Caril N., Best in Music, Best in Practical Life, Most Courageous, and Most Organized. Let's welcome Santos Toby Ethan D., Best in Arts, Most Artistic, and Most Improved. Let's focus our attention to C. Sheldon Seng G., Best in Manipulative Materials, Most Observant, and Most Striving. And lastly, here is Vargas Lloyd Michael P., Best in Geography, Most Considerate, and Most Enthusiastic. Let's move on to Senior Casa Polite. Start with Bainosa Kyler Zachary, Best in Botany, Best in Music, Most Generous, and Most Helpful. Next in line is Bondame Eletea Riziel S., Best in Manipulative Materials, Most Improved, and Most Striving. Let's welcome Bote Atreya Gavril M., Best in Social Graces, Best in Language, Most Inquisitive, and Most Talented. Let's focus our attention to Dino Sofia Gabe C., Best in Reading, Best in Spelling, Best in Sensorial Education, Most Independent, Most Behaved, and she is the gold medalist from Senior Casa Polite. Here is Garcia Tyler Jan R., Best in Physical Education, Most Observant, and Most Honest. Here is another awardee, Halili Sofia Kylie D., Best in History, Best in Speech, Most Cheerful, and Most Groomed. Next is Lascano Ethan Armen. Best in zoology, best in arts, most artistic, and most organized. Let's welcome Liza Kaiden Miguel M. Best in mathematics, most patient, and most humble. Let's focus our attention to Mercurio Shara Alexi B. Best in science, best in practical life, most responsible, and most respectful. Here is Peña Julian Fran C. Best in Filipino, best in geography, most thoughtful, and most cooperative. Let's give way to Peraan Zira Brel. Best in penmanship, most participative, and most polite. And lastly, here is Oitionko Sean Lay A. Best in computer, most considerate, and most neat. Thank you and congratulations!
There is much to capture in students' life at VMC. It is laden with activities that demands thinking, physical, and social energy. The proof can be seen in this video presentation.
See the sun shining in the window. Time to start a new day. Can't you hear the songbirds singing? I gotta sing out loud and say that it's a beautiful day. We're running in the sun. A beautiful day that's just begun. A beautiful day to do what I wanna do. Yes, it's a beautiful day just to be alive. A beautiful day, so glad that I've got a beautiful day, and I'd like to share it with you. Look around, there's a world of beauty, from the mountains to the sea. And there's a wonder round every corner, waiting there for you and me. And it's a beautiful day, we're running in the sun. A beautiful day that's just begun. A beautiful day to do what I wanna do. Yes, it's a beautiful day just to be alive. A beautiful day, so glad that I've got a beautiful day, and I'd like to share it with you. I'd like to share it with you. I wanna share it with you. Yeah!
After spending much time in this virtual recognition day, let us all pause to give way to an administrative official who's known for giving counseling to our parents as well as to our students. Here is Sir Raymond Gubat to give his closing remarks.
A COVID-free morning to all. Who would have thought that we will experience a pandemic during our lifetime? To experience being quarantined or locked down in our homes. To have the remainder of the school year in online classes, and now to witness the fruits of our children's labor in a virtual ceremony. Some are still waiting to have an actual ceremony, but our situation tells us to do the unconventional way. For the past 4 months, we all have experienced uncertainties, difficulties, and hardships. The pandemic brought a lot of negativities in our lives. But it is also good to note that there are more goodness in it and positive outcomes from the pandemic. Stronger family ties, renewed faith, valuing health, and resiliency, to mention a few. Yes, the world stopped for a while, but we learned to adapt. We evolved with the so-called new normal. The world will continue to exist and will find ways to make our lives better. With our renewed and deepened faith, with our persistence, and with our continued quest for excellence, we will survive this pandemic. With Villagers Montessori College, we will not falter. We are pleased to inform you that this coming school year, VMC will make use of Vibal's V-Smart School and Learning Management System. This online learning platform will enable us to continue with our thrust of total quality education, adapting to the new normal in education. Rest assured that all our students from preschool to the college department will continue to enjoy total quality education this school year 2020-2021. And so, we are hopeful that we will see you all this coming school year. Enrollment is still going on and avail our adjusted fees and discounts. To end, in behalf of the school administrators and faculty, our sincerest congratulations to all the parents and the students. May you continue to do more and become man for others. God bless us all.
Thank you very much for those wonderful words, Sir Raymond. We have now reached the end of our program. Congratulations to all the preschoolers and their proud parents. Once again, this has been Sir Nino Angelo de Villieres. Thank you and have a good day.